There's another video that describes the details on the particle generator. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. The only thing I would emphasize is that you want to have this at least 6 feet away from the Accufit. The best place to do fit testing is in a small room with bad ventilation with a good concentration of particles, because that's how we find the leaks. We want a lot of particles in the air. When I say a lot, actually, the Accutech company recommends ballpark 5,000 particles. You could run it from the factory. It comes set to have a minimum of 2,000 to run. A range of say 2,000 or 3,000 to 8,000 is acceptable. You don't want to run much over that, but they actually state ballpark 5,000 is a good range. If you put this too close, you want to have it at least 6 feet away. You don't want to put it too close because it's vacuuming up the air. The air is moist, it has salt in it. You don't want it to saturate the unit and have too many particles. So I'm going to move this more than 6 feet away. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I haven't put the alcohol cartridge into the unit yet, so this would come with the new unit. This chamber would be dry. What we're using is reagent grade isopropyl alcohol. It's 99.8% reagent grade basically. And what I want to do is, this actually could be topped up some. So if I'm doing a lot of fit testing, or if this is completely dry, I would fill it to this top line. Doesn't take that much, so I put it in. Now if this was completely dry, I'd let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes to soak up, because basically the cartridge soaks up the alcohol and is required for the fit testing. So put this on, let it set for 10 or 15 minutes if it hasn't been in any alcohol. Also, if the alcohol's been sitting in there for a long time, you'd want to, like say 2 or 3 months without being used, the strength of it can actually soak up moisture and get weaker, and it causes you not to measure particles as well. So you may want to, if someone calls me and says they're having problems measuring particles, I'll say to dump out the alcohol, put in some fresh alcohol, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes and try it again. So now when you're ready to use this, so because it is very good at soaking up the alcohol, what we recommend is you take it and you kind of dab the end here on some paper towel. There's a little O-ring here in the end here that kind of goes in to seal. So I pull this plug off of here, put the cartridge in, and what I want to do is immediately take that plug, put it on the alcohol so that it seals it and keeps from moisture getting in or it getting weaker. And then I'm basically ready to start the